welcome to a slightly different thing than normal. We are doing a GameCast first impressions discussion because Sully is too lazy to make a first impressions video himself.
Lazy and do not have time.
Exactly. It's alright. I don't have time either. And neither does Max. But we all have time to talk for 20 minutes about Apex Legends.
It's a gas bag.
Exactly.
Gas bag without format. Off the cuff. Perfect.
Off the cuff.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, fuck it. 20 minutes of us rambling about Apex Legends, the new game by EA and what's the
Respawn Entertainment.
That one, because they're not developing Titanfall 3.
Vince Zampella and the creators behind the Titanfall series.
Yes, who weren't making Titanfall 3, they were making this, although apparently a new Titanfall game is coming at some point.
And it's going to be a nice new twist. It's been confirmed.
That our whole game's coming?
Yeah, a premium game.
At some point, yeah.
Interesting.
This year.
Whatever the fuck that means.
Well, I think it just means not free to play. I think it just means you have to buy it.
Premium.
Okay.
So a normal game. But premium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, a normal game plus the loot boxes and whatever else they want to shoehorn in.
That's the premium.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's crack on. So, yes, it's a free-to-play game by EA. Ooh, dear.
But it's actually good.
Surprisingly.
Apparently EA didn't touch the development. Apparently Respawn had almost full say in this.
You can tell.
Which is why it's good.
Yeah.
Maybe they
the development fine. I have looked at the microtransaction shop just out of interest. The stuff in there's pretty expensive, not gonna lie.
Yeah, but you can't buy them yet, which is weird.
You can
you can't buy the microtransaction or the fucking. You can't spend money on it yet.
Yeah, you can.
Saying. Really? You can't on Xbox?
Yeah. Well, Xbox is shit, so anyway.
I guess so.
On PC, which is what I'm playing it on, you
Master
can
Race.
access the you can access the shop to buy one of the 3 currencies. Fucking dumb. And you can buy the coins that you can buy. And it is being charged at £8 or $10 for 1,000 coins.
Ooh.
That will get you 10 loot boxes, or about half of a piece, half of a premium skin.
See, that's kind of shitty, right? The pricing, because and I only say this because I've had so many rare and even a couple of legendary skins just drop in my normal loot boxes. So why the fuck would I go and buy loot boxes when they're just dropping?
I actually had an epic skin drop in my second.
Just
loot
dropping
box.
candy. So I mean, at least the balance is kind of there, I guess. If you want to buy 100 and just get all the shit straight away, fine. But at least it's cosmetic, right? And seemingly not like other games where you just don't get drops out of the loot boxes, like Overwatch. Like, you never get the fucking skin you want. You barely ever get skin drops, in fact. So
yeah,
well,
it's quite generous.
I like that you can buy most things with in-game credits too, which is cool.
Yeah, you can buy pretty much all of it with stuff that you earn in-game. Like, even the heroes you can buy with an admittedly obscene amount of some of type of credit that you earn in-game.
Yeah. I guess they need you to work to something. Because it's free.
It's good.
There's a difference between working towards something and taking the fucking piss, though.
I'm almost there, actually. I'm level 19, I think.
Ooh.
And I'm almost...
What the fuck?
I'm level 11.
How much time do you people have?
What level are you, Cat?
I'm on level 4. I don't have time.
Oh, come on, mate. Lift your game.
Well, we've
have
also been playing with a full squad.
And do other things with my life.
Stop playing with your Lego and start getting on fucking Apex, mate.
Yeah.
That Lego, that fucking town organisation took me half a fucking day, mate.
I bet it did. It's
ridiculous.
Also, we tend to make it to the second, second to last squad or win, so we get a lot of credits for that too.
Yeah, I started making that late game last night in the last couple of hours. Once you get those squad mechanics and teamwork in place, you start really progressing.
Yeah, you level up every 2 or 3 rounds after that, honestly. I heard, though, on PC, players are way better because EA is paying Fortnite streamers to play Apex instead of Fortnite.
Yeah, I bet.
There's apparently a rumor going around.
I bet.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me, to be
I mean,
honest.
it's killing Fortnite on Twitch right now.
Good.
So
Fuck
that's probably
Fortnite.
why. Well,
I
I
mean,
don't.
to be
That's
fair,
not going to last. It's not going to last.
Well, its player count, it got 1 million players in 8 hours, like 1 million individual players.
Yeah.
You don't think it's going to last, Max? I could totally see it lasting. I could totally see Fortnite hitting the background as being the kiddie-only version, and this being some kind of happy middle ground for adults who don't want to play PUBG.
I think Apex will do well. I don't think that it'll stay above Fortnite, though. Because purely, at least on Twitch, purely because kids, and those Twitch streamers, most of their audience is kids, and they need money, and they need views, so they're going to go back to Fortnite, unfortunately, because I kind of hate Fortnite.
Yeah.
I just don't like how it plays. It doesn't
What's funny
play
is because
well.
you used to be you were the Fortnite guy on the channel for
But the
ages.
thing is,
It completely changed.
I liked Fortnite in the PvE, though.
Yeah.
Wesley and I liked the PvE.
And that's all it was
play it.
at the time.
Yeah, it didn't have Battle Royale until a couple months later. And I remember I've probably put like 10 hours into that Battle Royale total. I just don't like it. I remember when Battle Royale was announced, Wesley and I and like my roommates, we were like, this is going to be so dumb. And boy, were we wrong. But wow, were we wrong. But yeah, I loved the PvE. I thought the PvE had so much potential, and then this happened.
Yeah, shoehorned in a game mode and became the thing. Like, they just crushed it.
Yeah.
Props.
Yeah. In fairness to them, regardless of what you think of it as a thing, it's done very well.
Mm.
Yeah, they do a good job, like, engaging people and creating new content and all that. Like, Epic does great. Good for Epic, but I just don't like playing it.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's not my cup of tea.
I mean, Battle Royale's never been my particular... It's not my particular genre, so... You know,
same.
This is where I'm coming at from regarding this. Like, it's not the kind of thing that I'm going out to play, and yet I found myself having fun, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I got very annoyed because I'm really shit at it because I don't really play shooters.
Very, very easy to get annoyed at a Battle Royale as well. You've really got to go into it knowing that you're going to get pwned for the first, few ranks of your leveling until you become, again, like competent with accuracy and teamwork.
Yes, I mean, with my last round, I literally shouted "fuck" at the screen when I died, very loudly.
Get into it.
But if you really commit though, and like I've found the best strategy for Apex, so I think in any battle royale, is don't be too timid and stalk around the map too much. Just land, get in there, and try to kill people. And just get your weapon accuracy up. Like, don't fuck around and pussyfoot around. Just go for it. Because the more you just go for it, and the more you're actually shooting at people, the more you're going to progress in terms of, shoot accuracy, which is what you need. Because it's punishing if you just try to be a little bit timid and you're like, well, I don't want to engage and I want to get the jump, and you're running around the map for 14 minutes, getting complacent, and then you just get dropped from the side, or you enter a battle and you haven't been practicing your skills. Yeah. So. But last night,
because then you feel like you put all this effort in, but
exactly,
really,
it becomes a walking simulator, right? Speaking of which, though, in comparison to other battle royales, you spend far less time just roaming around this map than you do, say, PUBG, for example. And I think that's for probably two reasons. I think
one, it's a bit smaller.
It's a little bit smaller, and I think the ability to be able to just about ping everything really increases the game time. So you're not running around in the blind like somebody sights someone, they give you a rough geographical location by the compass.
Yeah, they go, there's a person over there.
There's a person north. Okay, thanks. Well, how far away are they, It being able to ping and draw attention to somebody immediately and be able to take them out or a whole squad out is it really amazing. Accelerates the gameplay. So it's a lot more less downtime, less just walking around, and a lot more actually shooting, which is what you want from your battle royale.
Yeah. The thing, because I'm like with Count, like I don't really care for many battle royales. I played PUBG a little bit, Fortnite a little bit. I just don't like them. This game I'm like in love with, and I think it's because it cuts out a lot of the bullshit. Like when you're dropping, you just drop really quick. It's so fast. You squad stays together. You go into areas, it tells you which level of loot is there. It tells you if there's epic loot or like medium loot. You can easily see if people have come through it or not. The ping system really helps. There's less people on the map. There's only 60 people. You move really fast, so it's easy to get around the map.
Yep.
Like in Fortnite, if you're away from the circle, you can't loot. You need to fucking rush to the circle. In this, you can spend a lot of time in your area and then run to the circle with like the last minute of the ring.
You can run, slide down
the
hills.
The smaller size of the map helps that, but yeah, like it's particularly with things like sliding down a hill, loads of different movement mechanics kind of help you along there.
Yeah,
but yeah,
to
be fair though, in the last game that I played, my two teammates decided they were going to stick on, like, go right to the edge of the map, and then they just decided to not bother running and started closing in.
Really?
I was the sensible one because we were on there's the the cargo ship that sort of goes around for a bit and then lands somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on that. I saw that it was heading quite far away from the circle, so I was like, right, okay, I'm just going to jump off now and run to sort of head in the direction of the fucking circle. They just stayed on the ship and they died.
Yeah, nice.
I was like, great, thanks guys, you're so useful.
One-man squad. Count, have you played enough yet to discover the ropes that you can climb and then jetpack off of again? Because they're quite handy as well in terms of getting to circles quick.
Oh, the balloons?
Yeah, the balloons. Yeah, so you climb.
Oh, is that what
yes,
they're for?
You climb them, dude, and you
I've
can
seen
launch
them,
off
but I didn't
in
actually
jetpack.
realise. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good for if you're near one. Just fucking get up one if you need to get to the circle and just fly.
So nice.
I mean, it turns you into a bit of a beacon in a sense, but if you need to get to the circle, you've got a lot of distance. You just go for it.
I mean,
it's hard to hit people.
I'm finding myself
too.
playing as Pathfinder a lot, so he's got
nice.
a nice grapple on it.
Yes, that is very handy. Yeah. Absolutely.
His ultimate is not very good, in my opinion.
Oh, build the zipline.
Yeah, it's like, great, thanks guys. But like the ability to grapple places is infinitely more useful.
Speaking of abilities, who have you guys played as?
I literally just play as Pathfinder because I want to play as one character and get used to it rather than play as everyone and be shit at all of them.
Yeah, see, I've only played the Wraith, which she's not bad with her teleportability. She's not very team orientated though. I played the Medic, which I actually quite enjoy, being able to deploy that little drone that can just heal your entire squad. It's quite handy, that drone, because if you know you're about to enter a gun battle and they've seen you, you just drop it behind cover and you just keep peeking, and whatever damage they do to you is just nullified as long as the drone's there. Also, the tracker is really good, being able to see footsteps on the ground. And then that ping ability to be able to see silhouettes that have been recently, in the location. And the soldier's good as well with the airdrop. That's all I've played so far.
They're all pretty well balanced.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
think
they're good classes.
Yeah. Their abilities don't get in the way of the game too much or make it feel unfair. When somebody uses an ult, it's not insta-killing or anything like that. So that is what I
will
really
even
appreciate.
say that the airstrikes are a little underpowered. They're a little too easy to avoid.
I remember just crouching in a bush while one was going off around me, and I was just like, I'm not getting hit, it's fine.
Well, you see them landing, like missiles land. Like I throw an airstrike in the middle of a group, and like they scatter, but they always get out of the way, and I get no hit markers. I think
that's exactly what it's meant to be used for. Rather than killing, I think it's meant to be used to displace people. Like, so if you've got them pinned down,
to get people out of cover, for instance.
Exactly.
Yeah. I love playing as the, I forget her name, but the girl with the smoke grenades and the airstrike. She's my main. Because those smoke grenades, dude, they regen so quick and they save lives. No one uses them. They're so useful. When we're running away, I'll shoot a smoke grenade somewhere else so people think we're over there. Or like I'll use them to distract or like to revive people. I use those smoke grenades all the time and they help so much. And I never see any other players using them like that.
Speaking of equipment, though, there is actually quite a bit of equipment, and it does get a little bit overwhelming, I've found. Just in the few hours that I've played, like, you get all these shield regen boosters, and, like, it's like, fuck.
There's a lot of different things
and it's maps on your keyboard all over the place,
Yeah.
Like, I'm probably saying like a complete PC noob, but it is a little bit to wrap your head around in terms of the gear. So, and what's important.
No, it is.
Yeah.
It is. We're finally getting to the point now where we kind of have a decent understanding, but, like, there's still all those like specific mods for like each gun that you see, and you're just like, what? Like, what does that do? And half the time you're not even reading it; you're just like picking it up and running.
And that's the sci-fi issue as well that I'm having with this game. Is you look at a gun and you're like, I have no idea what the value of this is because you can't relate it to the real world. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Because it's like, this is an amazing laser rifle. this is a shotgun. Like, I don't know which one of these is better. I don't have any particular reference.
Yeah, the only value you have is like, well, do you prefer a rifle or do you prefer a shotgun, right? I'll tell you right now, if you see a fucking scout rifle and you've only got a pistol, just keep the fucking pistol. I think it's shit.
Oh, dude, the scout rifle's awesome.
I fucking hate that.
What are you talking about?
Oh,
that thing destroys.
Everybody I've played with universally just hates it.
That's hilarious. I love the scout.
I don't know.
My favorite's the Prowler though.
Oh, the Prowler's
like,
great.
The Prowler's so good.
Yeah.
I tend to run with that and a shotgun. That tends to be my winning combination.
One thing that I found that I quite like is the triple-barreled shotgun pistol.
Oh yeah, that's actually
I'm
not
not
too
good
bad.
with that. I can't.
It's good in a pinch. It's good in a pinch. Like if you need to reload or something, just swap to that pistol and just try to finish him.
Yeah,
that's true. I'll use it, but the first time I find a better shotgun, I swap. When I find like the auto shotgun, swap it instantly.
Well, yeah, it's an auto shotgun. That's obviously going to be better.
Well, the pistol shoots way further though. The pistol, you have a lot of range on it, like surprisingly long. It can be useful for that. The shotgun, you need to be pretty damn close.
One thing that you touched on, Max, which was interesting as well, is that they have put a lot of emphasis on bullet drop and travel time as well, which is I thought was interesting. Like they've gone quite heavy into that. Which again, I think that lends credit to the formula because it forces you to get close and force a battle, which again accelerates the process.
Yeah, you do not have perfect aim with a gun.
No.
You have to consider this gun has a range, and the projectile won't just head straight until the range is hit and then disappear like it does in a lot of games. And it'll drop off to the ground like in real life.
And the gear has meaning as well, like getting all the bumps and the grips and stuff. It really does affect your weapon, which is nice to see. So there's a lot of important emphasis put on the actual looting of these pieces and gathering and swapping and trading with your team and teamwork. Like make sure everyone's got their scopes. Pinging stuff. So.
Yes. And don't do what people keep doing to me and just taking all the guns and just leaving me with nothing.
Yeah, that's ass. People are ass in that regard. Yeah, I like how much there is to it. I feel like there's a lot to figure out. We've today really showed, like my squad and I, we've really like sort of wrapped our heads around the game for the most part, and we're starting to win a lot more battles. We're starting to engage more. We'll see people, we'll be like in a standoff with someone and I'll throw the smoke like a little bit to the side of them so that they think we're running over there, and then I'll flank them while my two teammates will stay in our spot, and then I'll have them start shooting while they think we're in the smoke, which is next to them, so then they'll turn back to like where my teammates were, and then I come in from behind them and then kill them. It's like crazy what you can do with that sort of stuff. Yeah. It's so cool, like once you get everything down. And that can be changed with like balloons, and like there's so many different spots to run to.
Well, what we found actually really works is trying to always keep one player hidden in the squad. So when you engage someone or they've seen you, keeping one player hidden is like so valuable, because being able to flank, like they know there's a third player, but they don't know where to fucking look. And being able to flank is just, you can't undervalue that.
And you don't know if he's dead. We lost the match. We lost the match at the very end. The circle went to like one person size because we were this one guy was hiding from us for like 5 minutes. Like it was us three trying to find this one guy, and it was really crazy. And then the circle shrunk, so we were like, oh fuck it, we'll just go kill him in the circle. And he ended up having a second guy that we did not know about the entire time, and he ended up killing all of us. We lost because of it.
Brilliant.
It was crazy. Yeah, it was genius. That's so cool how it like doesn't tell you, like once it's 10 players, it's question marks, so you don't know how many people are. I love that.
I like it too.
That's so cool.
It is.
And
one thing I like about it as well is you are not out when you die necessarily. You can be revived. You can get back into the game. It's difficult. Like I've never been revived through a beacon yet, but
oh really?
Yeah, I know, because I keep getting paired.
Poor team. Yeah, you need to have people you can communicate with.
Like I literally have people, like there's a beacon, like only sort of like a barely out of their way, and they're just ignoring it and just looting the buildings. It's like, please just take me to a beacon for fuck's sake.
There are beacons everywhere on the map too. That really sucks that they're just ignoring it.
It changes the game though, because
the problem is it makes you do a tutorial beforehand as well. The game literally makes you do a tutorial that shows you these mechanics.
It really does.
Makes it less excusable.
That's really shit, because that gameplay mechanic even further strengthens, in my opinion, kind of the teamwork mentality. You know, the fact that you can revive, you know.
You can go, right, I've got this. Like, I've got this person's tag. I could revive them now, or I could wait maybe until we're in a bit of a safer area or something like that, and then get them revived again. Like there's a lot of ways you can manipulate that situation. Or you can make people think there's less of you than there are, because then you can revive someone and go, ha 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 ha, there's more of us than you thought.
I do absolutely love, though, that when you revive someone, it telecasts pretty much to everyone with a giant dropship, and then it just drops like practically a naked dude on the map with nothing.
Yeah.
It's just like, hello, I am here, I am unequipped.
Whenever we res someone, we like res them, and then we just fucking run away and just take cover just to watch, just in case like they're about this dude, you know, your teammate's about to be poached, because you know, you don't want to be in the middle of it with them. You want to be able to see where it's coming from and try to retaliate. But it's funny because we always just like, it feels like we're just bailing out on them, which we are. But
you kind of
like,
are. It's so fun though. It's so intense.
In terms of like the gameplay mechanics, though, are you guys happy with how much it's doing different in comparison to other battle royales? Like, do you think this is kind of a new fun factor bar?
I like the fact that it's taking elements that have been in things like Overwatch and it's doing interesting things with them. Like for instance, the ults. They're from Overwatch.
Mm-hmm. Hero shooters.
There's no sugarcoating that. There's no, it's just a little bit inspired. No, they are literally ripped from Overwatch. Which, in this instance, but it works in this instance because it's taking an element that works in another game and putting it into a different format. It worked quite nicely.
Well, I've been telling people it's like PUBG and Overwatch had a baby, and that baby was a Battle Royale game mode for Titanfall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Apparently, a lot of the complaints or a lot of the things that this game does are complaints that people have with Blackout. Because Blackout is pretty good. Call of Duty's Battle Royale. It's really good, actually. I would probably enjoy that almost as much as this one, but it doesn't have revives or anything. So what they did was apparently cater to a lot of the issues that Blackout has and just made them better. Which is so ironic because they created fucking Call of Duty. Like back in the day, the people at Respawn.
Vincey.
Yeah, so Vince is coming back 20 years later.
Well, dude, he's always been back. It's just the sales haven't reflected it, which is really shit. Which is another thing I love to talk about. Is it's great to see, Respawn actually have a runaway success. Not that Titanfall 2 and Titanfall 2 was definitely was popular and it was successful in terms of the critic scene.
It probably wasn't as
sales-wise
as they wanted it to be.
Sales-wise,
no,
absolutely not. And Titanfall 1 was stuck on a launch console and as an exclusivity game, so that was going to go nowhere. But it's nice to see them actually have a complete hit in terms of... the only way you can measure it is in terms of people playing it downloads, because it doesn't cost money.
Yep.
But it's kind of ironic that none of their games have sold well, so they've released this one for free.
Well, EA also doesn't promote them. They throw them in terrible fucking launch spots. They don't even care.
Well, they didn't promote them, did they? They just fucking dropped it.
No.
And did you guys
this one they just dropped. What I find funny is it flies in the face of pre-order culture, and I find that quite hilarious. They're constantly pushing the pre-orders and then, hey, we're just bringing this game out of nowhere, and loads of people have got it. And it's probably got EA a lot of money.
Yeah, it makes you wonder how fucked off that studio gets in terms of their treatment, in terms of how they are handled with launching and promotion and all that kind of shit. But seemingly it's worked. What I find interesting, though, is they dropped Apex, I think 48 hours before they announced their sales report for fucking Battlefield V, and then their stocks fucking plunged.
Yeah.
Their stocks have taken the biggest
dump
one-day dive in 20 years.
I wonder if this game was to try and alleviate some of that impact, like to get a bit of a foothold.
How bad would it have been if they hadn't?
Oh, dude. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's true.
It would have offset a lot of that, I'd imagine, right? Imagine how much worse it could have been. I mean, maybe you should have released this game maybe a week or two earlier to really let it get a foothold, but because it's probably still too early to tell in terms of the staying power of this game, even though I suspect it's going to be pretty good. But
I think
interesting.
It'll be fine.
I feel like this game is going to overtake PUBG, but it's not going to overtake Fortnite. That's that's the way I see this.
So many kids play and watch, and they have the time to do it. We don't, and this is the game we're going to gravitate towards. So
exactly. That's how it's gonna be.
I think so.
They also have Anthem coming out soon. Keep in mind, so their quarter 4 is gonna be fine. Which
let's not talk about Anthem.
Yeah.
Less said about that, the better. But
yeah, I do not care about that game.
I don't think a lot of people do. I think a lot of people are just like, eh. Like, I kind of feel like that. I'm kind of keeping a second eye on it just to see if they pull it off and it's fantastic.
It's just like, eh.
Yeah, I'm totally in that boat.
I don't care.
I've heard it's fine. But you know,
I've heard
it's
it's
going to
fine
butt
too.
fuck it somehow, right?
Yeah.
Great.
I've heard it's
fine.
just fine. They're also in March. They're launching. It is in March. I think in March they're dropping Battle Royale for Battlefield 5 as well. Battlefield 5 is doing fine now, by the way, because those quarterly reports ended on the 31st, and then they dropped Season 2 in January, and now Battlefield 5 is fine.
They also cut the balls off that game price-wise, though.
Yeah, they did. That's probably why. But now it's like a record-breaking player count.
When they giving it away free at some point, like for a limited weekend or sometime? Or something?
You had to buy, like, if you bought a controller, it came with it or something.
Yeah, right.
And I almost did that. I literally almost did that.
It's not a bad deal because you always need a fucking new controller at some point. So
yeah, and like
Here's
a
a
controller is
question
$60 too.
yes,
Yeah. Here's a question then, getting back on topic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have any particular criticisms of
Yes.
Apex Legends, aside from the microtransactions, which are, while understandable in a free-to-play game, maybe a little bit too pricey?
See, okay, so
Anyway,
to touch
aside from that.
to touch on that, I'm perfectly fine with kind of the asking point for like currency, because again, it's all cosmetic and you can just play the game and you don't have to buy into that to actually play and be competitive. So I'm fine with that because I don't care. I'm never going to buy it. I just don't give a shit. Anyway, my one kind of, I don't know if this is a fair criticism because I suspect it could be reflective of the genre and the large open play spaces, but I feel like I'm not getting the performance from this game that I probably should have, considering my setup. And I don't know if you guys have had that issue, but I'm probably playing on like medium settings.
I'm on top settings and I'm not having any problems.
Yes, I mean,
I have a beefy rig to be fair.
You got a
compared to
1080,
most
don't you?
people, so.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm on a 1070 with a pretty decent CPU. Like, I've got 32 gigabytes of fucking RAM. Like, I should have no issues running just about anything quite yet, except maybe Metro.
I gotta say, on medium settings, you shouldn't be having issues.
I suspect it's probably because, again, it's the large open view distances, and I am playing on an ultra wide in 1340 by 1440p. But this is the first game.
Yeah.
This is the first game that I've played, and I've been like, oh. Like, I keep finding myself bumping down the settings to a point which they're not on high or ultra. So I don't know. Like, what do you guys think?
From what I've heard, I'm playing on Xbox and it's fine. But from what I've heard on PC, is that it's poorly optimized for now. But there are a few settings that you can change that give you like 30 plus frames. I don't know the settings. I'm looking right now. But also my friend downloaded a driver update today who was like having the same issue as you, Sully, and he says it's perfect now.
Oh, good. I suspected it was because it was such a surprise that NVIDIA was like, oh, we haven't got drivers for this.
Yeah.
You know, to some degree.
Yeah, he said he was getting stutters on medium, but now he's running at a crisp 120 plus.
Wow, okay.
He said he also adjusted the max pre-rendered frames to 1 in the control panel. I don't really know what that means.
Pre-rendered frames?
But,
isn't that dynamic resolution or something?
It could be. But I would also try downloading a driver, because I think he's like you. He doesn't have like a top-of-the-line rig like Count, but he has a pretty decent
it's
rig. Like,
very
good
competent rig. Gaming PC. Like,
I
again...
would say no, even with, like, I'm moderately aware of your rig, and no, you should not be having issues.
No, not on something like this,
so,
no. Like Metro,
apparently
sure.
it's just optimization.
I figured,
it probably is the optimization, which is why on my rig, which is, again, pretty damn beefy, it's going to run fine on most settings. But on anything that's sort of less than this, you might
be questioning, like I'm questioning, yeah. I just feel like I'm getting a little bit less in return than what I should be. But the drivers, I suspected it was the drivers. Because like when I tried to add the game into GeForce Experience, and you know how you can scan for games and you can manually add games, I couldn't find it to add. Like, it just was not picking it up. Because I thought maybe if I'd added it into GeForce Experience, you can click the optimize button and maybe there was drivers present. I don't know. Like, I was just kind of throwing everything into the wind, just trying to see if I can resolve it, but no.
Right. Yeah, I guarantee you it was that then. They just didn't have one ready. I'm sure when you go to download it, it even says this one targets Apex Legends. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
I hope that works for you, bud.
Yeah, absolutely. I hope so too, yeah. I have to look up some of these optimizations, actually. Yep, I actually do have a new driver that's out today, so hopefully that is something to do with Apex Legends.
But on console...
it's to do with 3D, Mark.
On console, I'm playing on the One X, and it's been perfectly fine. I don't think it's that pretty. I think the textures are kind of meh. But it runs perfectly fine. I've had a bit of server issues here and there, but today was actually almost flawless. But the first 2 days, I've had people like just not spawn in at times.
Oh, wow.
I've
had none
stuttering.
Of that.
It was weird. I've had complete stuttering. I had the game crash once. But yesterday was better, and then today was perfect, and I played for like 3 hours. Today was perfect. Now that I think about it.
I wonder if that was Xbox Live related, because I've actually been super impressed with its matchmaking.
It could be. I mean, matchmaking has been like perfect.
Yeah,
like it's been finding people in like seconds for me.
Really
it takes
quick.
a few minutes. It takes no longer than a minute for me, I think.
Oh, wow, okay.
Really?
That's the longest I've had to wait.
I'm usually in a game so quick, I haven't even had time to open my loot boxes.
Yeah, same. Actually, we have to like be like, wait up, guys. Like, I need to grab a drink of water or something really quick. Don't start because we'll be in already.
Yeah.
Well, is there any other final points or?
I think it's got improvements that it can make. I'd like to see another map at some point because I'm feeling like even after a few games, I've kind of seen most of it already.
The different biomes on this map are quite impressive, though.
I like the map.
It's a very
a lot.
varied map, but it's not very big. So I feel like it could get old quite quickly. So I'd maybe like to see another one.
Larger with 100 players, maybe. 4-man squads. No.
I like the 3-man squad.
Yeah, me too.
And 60 players. I think that works perfectly. I have no issues with that at all.
I wouldn't want to see it get any bigger then. Just because I feel like there's just going to be a lot more running around. It doesn't need to be that way.
I don't want the map to get any bigger. I just want there to be a different map.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope a different map soon comes too.
Yeah.
Well, you know what they're like
with
these games. It takes them forever, even if they are intending on doing one.
Well, they already released the roadmap. Everything is going to be free except for cosmetic items. March will be the battle pass. June.
Oh, is it March? Is it okay?
Yeah, June is new weapons. I think September is new heroes, and then December is new pickups, whatever the hell that means. And then there's going to be
new things like the passive items and the weapons and whatever else.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. And then but the heroes are all going to be free. Like you have to buy them with in-game currency, but they're all going to be free. The only things that Battle Pass will give you is cosmetic, which I really like. They're handling all that
it's very much the same as Fortnite, isn't it? Like if you get the Battle Pass, then you get access to the competitive and you get all the season's cosmetics.
Well, the thing is, with Fortnite too, like it's everything you unlock is cosmetic as well. What I like about this is that there's non-cosmetic unlocks, like the heroes and everything, but you get them for free. That's what I really like, because most battle royales only have cosmetic unlocks.
There are unlocks that make a difference, but they're also like you can't pay to unlock them. I think. Am I right? Am I wrong?
You can't, no way. It's either
you can pay to unlock the heroes. Yeah.
But like I'm fine with that because, like I said, like I still haven't even tried out half the heroes, and I'm about to be able to unlock a new one. So like I'm okay with that, honestly.
Do you think there could be? Do you think it needs new heroes at some point in the future, or is it fine as it is?
Not anytime soon. I don't think.
Not anytime soon. I like Overwatch. Overwatch does a pretty good job balancing them out. I think this will be the same. Like, if we're not getting heroes till June or September, I forget which one it is, I think that's more than fine.
Yeah. Just, have them slowly come out and make sure they're well balanced as opposed to just bringing out a bunch.
Yeah, I think the abilities are kind of nifty rather than being like...
There's no one ability that's like, this is amazing.
Like Overwatch, where you're like, holy fuck, I need to play the new hero and, change the game, the meta of the game. That's not going to happen in this game. It's not going to change meta that much.
Exactly.
No.
And they're all like subtle enough to where if you use them cleverly, they can give you a good advantage, but a better player than you can still wreck you.
Yeah.
No matter what.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like Gibraltar can throw down his shield, but guess what? I have a shotgun and smoke, so I'll smoke your shield, rush in, and kill you anyways. Like
You're a savage.
Or like when I smoke, someone will throw an airstrike in it, and I'll be like, all right, that didn't work. So like it works. They all counter each other. It's really nice.
You guys sound too competent for me. It's scary.
I am not competent, I will tell you that.
I'm surprised you've enjoyed it so far, though, Cal, because this doesn't feel like your cup of tea, so I think it lends itself more to the game.
It doesn't feel like my kind of thing, so I think that says a lot that I'm enjoying it, that it's a well-designed game.
Dude, just wait till you get
really
a good
is.
team and you get kind of that accuracy up. You'll enjoy it a lot more.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm still going to stick to city builders.
That's fair. That's fair.
So, wrapping it up then. I think we're all pretty much under the opinion that Apex Legends is much better than we were expecting.
Oh yeah.
Very pleasant surprise. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, I am pleasantly
Big fan.
surprised by it. I think I told you in the chat as well, I saw the trailer, I think it was yesterday morning, and I was thoroughly unimpressed by the trailer. Having played it, okay, I will consider myself proven wrong in this instance.
Proof is in the pudding.
Exactly.
Proof is in the pudding.
So there we go. And that was lengthier than expected first impressions of Apex Legends.
To be fair,
So-
some of that could be cut.
Yeah, but
Yes,
I'm not going
yes.
to. No, I will a little bit.
Well, for those of you who want to know, the recording time is 38 minutes and 30 seconds, so there you go. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching this first impressions video. We might do something like this again if you enjoyed it. Please let us know in the comments if you want to hear more stuff like this, just like a first impressions discussion, rather than maybe like a video that I've done in the past, or maybe like Mark's sort of first impressions reviews. If you want to see more stuff like this, or whatever you want to see, let us know. But anyway, thank you, Max and Sully, for being on this.
No problem.
Even though it was your idea,
course.
Sully.
Of course.
Yes. And stay tuned as well, because depending on when this comes out, there will either be a newscast coming up, or the latest episode of the newscast will also have Max on it.
Woo!
Woo! Got him free for stuff for a change. What a
Yay.
rarity. But yes, thank you all for watching this then, and stay tuned to GameCast for news, reviews, Let's Plays, podcasts. Well, not so much Let's Plays, but Alex is putting something up
Hey, let's play.
tomorrow as we're talking that's not a Let's Play, but a Let's Play? I don't know. He's showing off something in Minecraft anyway, so go watch that. Go watch our other stuff. Feel free to subscribe, and thank you for watching.